So alcohol and longevity. Longevity is a trendy word right now. A lot of people are talking about it. Everybody wants to. Everybody seems to want to live to be 100 nowadays. And actually, in another video of mine, I did mention my grandmother. She did live to be 100. She died at 100, and she got to have her birthday, her 100th birthday, and still on her 100th birthday, she had a glass of whiskey, maybe two. She was not a drinker. Alcohol was not a big part of her life, but she'd drink one or two whiskeys now and then, and lived to be 100. And ironically, then I have my grandfathers, both on my mother's side and on my dad's side. My grandfather on my dad's side, he was a bullfighter. Didn't die because of that, but he did die when he was 69 due to heart problems. And this is a husband of my grandma Esperanza, the one that lived to be 100. And my other grandfather on my mom's side died of cancer at 73. And either of them touched alcohol their whole life. They didn't drink at all. My grandfather on my mom's side was a Baptist pastor. So nor my grandfather on my dad's side or on my mom's side ever drank at all. They didn't smoke or they didn't drink. My grandmother that lived to be 100, she did not smoke. She was very healthy, of course. I don't think she visited the hospital ever in her life, not even to give birth to her kids. They were all at her house. Just a very, very healthy person. And she loved to, all the parties that we'd have. I mean, she'd go to bed at 4 or 5 in the morning. She'd always be the last one to go to sleep after all the visitors left. It's kind of an incredible story of hers. And I'm sharing this video because, like I say, people are talking about longevity so much, and given all this advice on how to live longer, and a lot of the advice, I think it's good. I mean, I think it all boils down to having the healthiest life possible. I mean, just with different ways. When it comes to alcohol and drinking alcohol, of course, we have to recognize that drinking in excess is definitely going to affect your lifespan, your longevity. In my case, unfortunately, the 30 plus years of heavy drinking are probably going to take a toll in my lifespan. There's nothing I can do about that. We can't do too much about things in the past, but I have to acknowledge that I mean, there are consequences to what we do, and unfortunately that might be a possibility. But it's never too late to change. I mean, the sooner the better. And whether we cut back on alcohol or moderate drinking or not drink at all, I mean, if we have a drinking problem and drinking in excess, we need to do something. I mean, we need to make a change if we want to live long and well, you know. If we want to get to those later years and not feel all crappy. And I mean, my grandma at 100 was still vigorous and doing great. So I encourage you to look at your relationship with alcohol. If you decide on moderate drinking, I don't know how much effect that will have in your lifespan. I'm not against science. I've listened to Andrew Huberman, etc. I'm a fan of his. I agree with most of what he says, I guess, but really, it's so many things that are involved in how long we're going to live. So just try to live the healthiest you can, the happiest you can, and making your life, your relationship with alcohol better will make your life better, I assure you. So I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for listening to this. Any comment or anything you can share with me, I would appreciate it. So anyhow, éxito.